Hey everyone. It's been a while since I did a video, but I've got to speak on something. Specifically Biden. Now we all know the meme. We all know what's going on. I think it's hilarious, by the way, that I'm not going to say the actual phrase that they're chanting across America, which I definitely champion. Um, I'm not a Trump fanboy, but this whole Biden administration is absolutely ridiculous. I find it interesting also that a few days ago that he met with a disabled guy named Brandon, and I don't know if that was a way for them to get the media to say, any chance of let's go Brandon would mean they're making fun of this guy. I'm not sure, but somehow he got a disabled child or teen or guy, whatever, named Brandon to say that his Build Back Better plan was great for him. Now, I for one find this suspicious, but anyways, the biggest problem I have with Biden and the whole administration is the lying. This is absolutely ridiculous. Number one, let's talk about transparency. Now, they started talking about Trump, about how he talked to the media and engaged, but at least he engaged. I mean, he would call them fake news and stuff, but he was there. He answered questions and all of this. And there's a lot of things that I criticize Trump for, but at least he exposed the media and talked to them. But look at what the administration is doing. They have a fake stage. What's that about? Why are you spending taxpayer money on a fake White House when you have one? I don't. Some say that it was across the street or whatever, but why build a fake stage? That makes no sense. Also, Kamala in this in this space video hiring child actors. Now, of course, the White House claims they didn't hire child actors. No, YouTube did. Yeah, YouTube did it for them, and we all know YouTube is a leftist utopia. But they claim that they would be the most transparent. And first off, not even Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of Britain, can get him to take questions. I remember back a month or 2 months ago when Boris Johnson and Biden were meeting, and Boris said, "Let's take some questions," and Biden said, "Oh, good luck." And immediately they started asking Biden questions. He said, "No, no, don't ask me, ask him." And then they kept asking him questions, and they're like, "All right, thank you. All right, let's go, let's go." They were done. And then Biden later visited India and said, "Yeah, I only want the Indian press in here because the American press, they can't behave. They can't stay on topic." But maybe if he took questions from the American press after all of his screw-ups, maybe they wouldn't be so after him. I mean, come on now. His disasters are. It's not even been a year, and look at everything that's happened. I mean, Afghanistan. Going bypassing the Supreme Court for the moratorium and the Congress. He bypassed that to extend the moratorium. That's acting like a dictator. That's not acting like a democracy. I mean, now he's using OSHA and the Department of Labor for these mandates, right? Inflation. Now they're saying, we have these people at the ports, they're blaming lack of truck drivers, but we're seeing on TikTok all these truck drivers at the ports saying, "We've been waiting here for hours." So it's not the truck drivers. And they're trying to make it seem like nobody's quitting over these mandates, but they are. And what about the border? I mean, everybody here has to get the jab, but not Afghan refugees, not those coming over the border. And Kamala, Kamala is a joke. She really is. And in that interview, they said, you've never been to the border. And she's like, "We've been to the border." And he said, "No, you haven't been to the border." And she said, "Well, I've never been to Europe either." But Kamala, you're not in charge of Europe. You're in charge of the border. Then she went over to the border and did this fake thing where it wasn't even near where the problem was. This is all show. This is all fake. He lied about transparency. He lied and said that nobody told him to keep troops in Afghanistan, which we heard in the Senate hearing that was not right. Even General Mark Milley said that he told him. And then another lie is December 2020, he said that there wouldn't be any mandates. Now, the left likes to say, oh, there were mandates in the past. I mean, just look at the school system and all of that. And it's like, yeah, but those aren't mandates. Those are requirements to attend school. And those those jabs have been around for decades, right? And I'm pretty sure that my job has never asked about my rubella inoculation. So this whole thing you can't compare it. Now, another thing is people are saying, and when Biden ran for president, leftists were saying, oh, he's has great cognitive abilities and he's not declining mentally or whatever. And now you get people saying, oh, don't pick on him. He's an old man. How dare you pick on him? He's the president of the United States. If he can't handle criticism from the media and his constituents, what's going to happen when China and Russia try to criticize him? What, he's going to hide in his basement? Absolutely ridiculous. It's clear that they're trying to ram through a bunch of stuff. Biden's popularity and his approval rating are just dwindling. And you can tell that they're in their desperation, they're trying to do as much as they can right now, because come 2022, Senate and the House are going to look very different. We already know this because the veil has been lifted. We see the man behind the curtain, and it's not Joe Biden. We have a suspicion of who's running the show. Some say it's Pelosi. Some are even saying that Obama is the one who's running the show. I mean, look at that interview that Obama did, right? Obama said, if I could arrange I can't run for a third term, but if I could arrange a situation where someone would run in my place and I could be behind the scenes doing all this stuff. I mean, look at his birthday party. He was able to do whatever he wanted. No social distancing, no masks, anything like that. It's clear he still has power. I'm not saying for sure that he's the one behind the curtain, but it's definitely not Biden making the calls. I mean, look at how he talks to Nancy Pelosi when he gets done with his speech. In that one thing on TV, he said, "Now I'm free to take questions or whatever you want to do, Nance." And then the feed got cut. They are not letting him speak, whether it's cognitive decline or they're worried that he's going to say the wrong thing. We all know something's wrong. And whether you want to say that it's his fault, he's the one screwing it up, or it's somebody else, it doesn't matter. The whole thing is, it's the DNC. It's the Democrats. All I can say to this whole situation is, let's go, Brandon. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.